When it comes to video games, tragedy and time travel seem to be a tandem that works quite well. Trying to resolve past regrets by rewinding time and getting that perfect solution done. It's a kind of power we wish we had when we made some terrible mistakes, maybe you want to answer that test again from that tough class, or just not post that joke that nobody found funny. Or maybe just swap what's in front of your computer right as your parents walked in. You know what I'm talking about. Timelie capitalizes on the idea of being able to undo mistakes, where you can conveniently move time forward and back as if you're watching a video. Honestly, the moment I saw this, I immediately thought of Braid, another indie game that was a platformer that played with controlling time in many creative ways. Timelie, on the other hand, takes another approach in making interesting puzzles to solve. First, you control two characters simultaneously instead of one. This makes it important to be able to travel forward and back in time to properly synchronize the actions of both the girl and the cat. Some stages will require near frame-perfect movement as well, emphasizing the need to be able to freely adjust your timing through the challenges presented in front of you. And that's kind of it, really. You take two defenseless creatures through the perilous journey of sneaking through many rooms filled with robots that will attack them on sight. And you must guide them so that they can safely escape this doomed fate. Not to say that the puzzles presented weren't complicated or challenging. There were points where I really ended up scratching my head and pondering what to do for like maybe 30 minutes. A select few of them had me shamefully look up the solution in Google because I just needed to finish this on time. It also manages to throw in a few surprises despite the rather simple mechanics and the story. Actually, maybe saying that the story is simple might not be quite right. The way they show the story leaves a lot to interpretation. Is the kid dreaming? Is she being protected? Maybe oppressed? We're not sure. There's lots of ways to look at this. I mean, even the title can be read in like two ways. I see what they're doing. Personally, I think she's yearning for a better life. Maybe at least in her mind. Looking for a way to undo the circumstances that she's currently living in, so that she doesn't at least have to be alone. But again, it's easy to see how open this is to interpretation. What do you guys think? Share your thoughts in the comments. But apart from this mysterious and maybe borderline artsy kind of game, it does present you with decent content to play through, and even has challenges if you're up for it, which I believe does unlock a bit more of the ending, like the true ending. So that's Timelie. If you want a game that's good for GP rated content, meaning kids can play it, you can stream it. Well, maybe not, because I got auto flagged with the OST around the end. That was annoying, but what can you do? It's not overly long, and it tries to keep you on your toes with new ideas and challenges along the way. If that sounds like your jam, I recommend you give this a whirl. It's actually been out on PC for like 2 years, like since 2020, but recently it came on the Switch as well, so more places to play it. And that's it for our video, boys. If you want to see more of our videos, well, here's that YouTube channel. Now, if you want to see more updates and stuff, like just mini updates, there's the Twitter, there is the Instagram, and there is the Facebook page. Now, if you want to see everything we make, which I normally just make articles with, it's going to be raymarufaz.com. Gotta get back to making more content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!